How will the blue moon impact human beings in general, and then how will it impact each of the zodiac signs? All right, so for the blue moon, what sort of an impact in two more? Because the moon is very close to the earth during a blue moon. What impact does it have on human beings? Okay, so the Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords. Now, this is interesting. First of all, I'm seeing that it disrupts sleep. You may wake up at 4 in the morning, or you may only be able to get 3 hours of sleep. You may feel restless. Remember that this person is not really sleeping and they're not dead either. They're in an altered state of consciousness. And this can be violence or doing something without thinking. This is a very emotional card. Often this person does something without thinking about the ramifications. But it's also about instability. It's not stable. So this could be that sleep is not stable. An inability to concentrate. Because this is, it's Jupiter in Libra, so it's expanding the mind. But paired with this, it may make, this person can't lie there and mentally focus on something. They've got to get up and do something. How does it impact physically or emotionally? How does the blue moon impact? Oh, does it ever affect sleep? It has a massive impact on our brains. So this person has lost sleep. The reason why their hair is gray is because they've been worrying for almost a year. There's an enormous amount of mental stress, total inability to sleep. Now, paired with the Knight of Wands, this could be somebody completely regretting something that they did without thinking, and actually that person could be in jail. They do say that crime increases with blue moons and violence as well. How does it physically impact human beings? Wow, just a moment. So this is somebody who is regretting the past. How far back in the past is that? Like, this is a really long time ago. So for some people, they may actually have dreams or get downloads about past life experiences. Show me a little bit more, please. How does it impact? Okay, there's 3 coming out. Emotionally, big time. Children. This could be that the mother, women, but it has to do with, this could be that there are more births. I think I read that somewhere. But why is the 10 of Pentacles there? Why is the 10 of Pentacles there? Just a moment. So what we could be looking at, I am going to clarify this in a minute. What we could be looking at here is that memories from the past, specifically related to how our mothers treated us, may surface. We're looking at a family there, but there's something generational going on here. I'm going to clarify this. Okay, so this is important. Actually, this is interesting. This is a choice, a major choice. How does the blue moon impact us? It makes it more likely that we'll choose the one that we're supposed to be with, the one that we truly love. Was that the Fool underneath there? Maybe people will take a risk. It is. So we already know that more births occur, but perhaps people are more in touch with their emotions and will make, this is a choice, a firm decision about who this person wants to marry. This is something that was meant to be. It has something to do with, there are several generations here. This is why it's important to choose who you truly love. I am going to clarify this, okay? So we were looking at, we had the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So there's a lot of emotion, but there's something about generations. In 3, please. Clarify what impact this is on human beings. Cards are fighting with me. One more. What is this? Why is the Ten of Pentacles there? Why is the Ten of Pentacles there? Wow. So Temperance, what I'm seeing here, this is something that is impossible to do. These two things are, originally it was fire and water, or fire and, I can't remember what the two elements were, but what this person is doing in this card is they are finding a perfect balance. It's like they're in a chemistry lab, and whatever they're doing, if something is off by a milliliter, something could explode. But this is being done exactly the way it should be done, and that's why it's working. That is a female hand there. So it's rather large, is it not? So the other interpretation that this could be is that it throws people off balance. The Ten of Pentacles could simply be the earth, the ground, being very, grounded. Here, there's 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the ground. So it's like somebody is 50% emotional, 50% grounded. In other words, it could be, it may be. Notice the sun is back there. But what's impacting the sun, that the sun's cycles, we call that the circadian rhythm, but this here, the lunar cycle, the moon is overpowering here. Overall, I'm just going to this is the right mix, okay? And that this could be an offer. This could be a marriage. Somebody marrying the person that they truly love. These could be twin flames. Why are we looking at the Ten of Pentacles, please? Why are we looking at the 10 of Pentacles? We'll figure this out now in a second. 4 of Cups is underneath there. We got to look at that. Aha! All right. Well, it may affect marriages. It may make some people feel like they are trapped, mentally trapped. Somewhat depressed. Someone here, is not feeling good about taking something that is spiritual. They're only focused on these material things. So it could be, there could be arguments within families. May I see one more time? 8 of Swords is an enormous amount of expanding on negative thought is what it is. Why are we looking at the 10 of Pentacles? Okay, for goodness sakes, if I can't get this now, there's something wrong with me. All right. I think I have it. It affects the earth. Somebody here is looking at a truth, okay? Somebody may be learning something on the internet, but they're looking at, this is pure earth, and it's huge. And look at all the trees and the flowers. This is Mercury in Virgo, all right? Mercury in Virgo is adaptable because Virgo, it obviously is mutable earth. Pentacles are feminine, and here the pentacles are receptive, flexible. We also know that Mercury rules Virgo generally. So the position of the earth with the number 10 sign and the planet, I believe that the moon could have an impact on the actual earth. That I believe, she's sitting by the ocean. This could be, she's pure subconscious, pure emotion, but what we've got here so there's something that did happen. I believe this is just the past. It could impact the earth. Let's keep going. Whatever this is, it's happened before. Let's keep going. How does the blue moon impact the earth? Okay, there's 3 there. Oh, wow. So this is something that it's below the surface so we can't see it. Oh my God. This person is looking out over the ocean. They're waiting, they're expecting something. This is something that is happening below the surface. It can't be seen. And there's the earth again. Whoa. How does it impact the earth? Does it impact the earth? There's 3 here. And there's something about an imbalance. Whoa. Oh, it could cause earthquakes or a blow up or things could be things. So do you see how these wands, they're not aligned. They're all going in different directions. So for what may happen is it may impact anyone who relies on, anyone who's living on the earth, who relies on guidance from the moon. For example, birds do. Birds rely on the lunar cycle in terms of migration. It fools it up. It's fooled up. Something is off balance and fooled up. Something is not balanced here. And it could cause deaths. So that could be plants or animals. How does it impact the earth? There's 3 coming out. Yeah, there's something that happens. Whoa. Good Lord. That's violent. So people could become very violent. But it's also damage that can be caused suddenly. There's a lot of wind there, so there could be a hurricane or something. Do you see how much something is happening very fast? But it's below the surface. So this is below the surface of the earth. It does affect animals. I remember once reading that there are more animal bites. So we've got the dog and the wolf. So animals may revert back to, that could be why we were seeing the 6 of Cups in the past. It's a base, it's a lower energy, it's your south node. Look how huge the moon is here. And they say that the moon looks larger. And by the way, animals are definitely impacted hugely. Something is really fooled up here. They can't. There's something that they can't see. Maybe they're normally guided by something, but it's out of sight. Actually, I'm also seeing that you don't need to see. It doesn't need to be. It's not. It impacts animals and probably people on a subconscious level, and you may not be able to see why. I'm also seeing that for those of you who can sleep, there's an ability here to get a huge download of subconscious information. It has something to do with, so you see the lobster there coming out of the water, which is very odd because the lobster should be in the water, but it's coming out. So it could fool up decisions that animals make. Notice that there are 15, by the way, yods of moonlight there. 15 is associated with the devil. All right. Subconscious emotions may be coming to the surface. The reason why this person is angry, by the way, they're furious and they're going to cause some damage. It's like a bull in a china shop. They're very, very angry. But it all started with, initially, it's because of love. There is a heart in the bit of the horse there. It's very hard to see. Of course, Edward Arthur Waite had made it very, very, very microscopic. But there is a little heart in the bit of the horse. And the point is that person originally had good intentions. So people may become angry when really it's when their true emotions are love, but these emotions have been pushed into the subconscious. So when they come out, people may not know how to deal with their emotions. All right. Show me a little bit more how it affects people in general. Yeah, okay. A lot of swords here. So this is the second time we've gotten the Eight of Swords. That's Jupiter in Gemini. It's expanding on negative thought. So that person is very, very stressed. They feel like they are being restricted. But the only thing that's restricting them is this negative thought pattern. Over here is Saturn in Libra. Saturn restricts. Jupiter expands, so there's an expansion of negative thought, and there's a restriction of emotion. So there's fear here of investing emotionally. I feel like what this means, though, is for those people, the only reason why this person is mentally tortured is because they were doing this, restricting their heart, choosing logic over what they knew was the right thing to do. So the moon actually may be a reminder of what should be done. The intuition, the truth that should be listened to. Yeah, and this person hasn't a scintilla. See, the Five of Pentacles there. This person, relies on earthly things. So what's happening here is, so for people who, it could affect earth signs, especially fixed earth signs, very badly, because they're stuck in their heads because they've been restricting their hearts. Sorry, I know that's not funny, but okay. How else does it affect? Yeah, so people could get angry and violent. This person is very angry. They're about to jump out of their throne. They're angry because there's a lack of something. I think what's happening here is because the moon is affecting the earth, it may affect people's root chakra. This person is angry and triggered. This person might start a fight or something, but it's because there's a lack of grounding, a lack of earth energy. They're not used to that. Wow. So hasty decisions could be made, but what's really fascinating about the Four of Cups is that is moon in Cancer. And we know that the moon rules Cancer, so basically it's in its natural home in the Four of Cups. And that means that the moon needs its time to make its cyclical journey, which is incredible. So moodiness, people could be very moody. People could be triggered. I'm seeing somebody saying no when they should not be turning something down. But it's because somebody's very triggered. Somebody is making a hasty decision. Does it impact? Okay, we're getting a lot here. Yeah, there's a lot of okay, so I can't stress enough For some people, we're getting a huge warning here of regret over doing something without thinking it through. Okay? This person could be robbing a bank or something, or breaking up with somebody, or shouting, leaving a nasty email or a voicemail, but they're very much regretting making a very hasty decision. We also have somebody over here, extremely moody, and saying no when they should be saying yes. So there's different, wow, okay. So we're going to ask specifically, let's just go through the zodiac, starting with Aquarius. So January 20 to February 18-ish. How does the blue moon impact in two more? Fixed air. One more. How does the blue moon, how does it impact Aquarius? How does it impact Aquarius? Good for you guys. Well, this is, by the way, this is moon in Aquarius. I've just got to make sure I'm right about that. Just hang on. This is absolutely hilarious. It is indeed moon in Aquarius. And so what we've got in the Seven of Swords, so let's just think about the feeling that moon in Aquarius brings in. It's detached. It can be dark and detached from the world, unemotional, cool and calm, unaffected. But also with the Seven of Swords, someone is using their intellect. So you may actually be brainstorming and coming up with an incredible an idea. Now, next to the King of Cups, see what I'm seeing here. How does it affect Aquarius? It somehow you're able to outsmart. I mean, this person emotionally manipulates people. Okay. Here, this is not possible because Aquarius is cool, calm, and their intellect, you could be coming up with some kind of an incredibly good plan. Let's just get another split. How does the blue moon impact Aquarius? How does the blue moon impact Aquarius? Yeah, no emotion whatsoever. Oh my God. You may end up... Show me a little bit more. How does it end? You may actually... Ah, wow. Yep. This is really cool. So what you're doing here is you're finally ending something that was a bit toxic and manipulative, and you're saying, who gives a damn? What is it? IDK, I don't care. IDC, I don't care. I'm going to do what I want. So you may actually be feeling very brave here and doing something that is very unconventional and pretty cool. How does it impact you guys? Not at all. In fact, it allows you to bring, the Ten of Swords is all about the end of illusions. And the Fool is starting anew, taking a risk, and the Fool is aligned. See, it could be, notice how Aquarius here, you're still aligned with the circadian rhythm, with the sun. It's that moon is not affected. It could be because you're fixed air. So it's not going to have the only thing that it could do is you could come up with some brilliant idea, literally. Anyway, you see, it could be because Aquarius is without any fear. The Fool is aware that everything material thing comes from no thing. So they're not afraid of that. They know that there's something more after a physical death. This person is crossing a pathway. They go, Kabbalistic tarot. It's pathway 0 and 22. No other person but Aquarius can cross that threshold. So you're doing something very innovative here, and you may end. There's a courage here to end something that was not assisting you. All right. So let's do Pisces now. So people born from February 19 right up to March 20. How does the blue moon affect Pisces? One more. How does the blue moon affect Pisces? Oh, that's interesting. See, you're comfortable. Pisces are ruled by the moon, so the moon is your card. Well, actually, there are 2 other planets. So this person, wow. What Pisces is doing here is they're manifesting from the unmanifest. They're bringing something into physical existence from the quantum field. So this should be a breeze for Pisces. Pisces is a lot of Virgo energy here, by the way. There could be a Virgo madly in love with you. Let's just get one more split here. What's happening here? How is this? Yeah, no, it's your. So Pisces, this is really good for you. You're in control, and you know why you're in control here? Because of this wand. This person, what they're doing with this wand, this is like somebody that can beam me up, Scotty. With this wand, they can bring something from the quantum field into physical existence. Remember, that's the lemniscape. That's the quantum field where it's beyond, the energies are faster than the speed of light. Time is not relevant. And energy does not need to take up any space. So, you're able to manifest things very quickly, and you're more in control. Makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Okay? Now, Aries. So March 21 to about April 19. So Aries is cardinal fire. I'm going to do 2 more hard and 3 soft. 2 more hard. How does the blue moon, 1 more hard and 3 soft, how does it impact an Aries? I'm almost afraid to look. Okay, 3 soft. How does the blue moon impact, 2 more, cardinal fire, 1 more. How does the blue moon impact Aries? How does the blue moon impact? Okay, here we go. That's funny. Okay. All right, just a moment here. Oh. So I would say it impacts Aries heavily here. So Aries may actually have to take a break. Aries, I'm seeing someone who needs to stop and take a break, and they're finding something very difficult to finish. It's like they're finding I'm seeing like an unfinished project. How does the blue moon impact Aries? Yeah, so again, there's something that can't be seen here. There's somebody who needs rest. What's happening here? What is that person doing in the Seven of Pentacles? What is that person doing? What is Aries doing in the Seven of Pentacles? The feelings are concealed, or so they're feeling very emotional. Aries may want to hide out or something. What is Aries doing in the Four of Swords? What is Aries doing? There's 3 coming out. Healing, distancing themselves, trying to notice here again, we've got somebody who's got one foot in the water and the knee, so they're positioning. The reason why, no, that person is not falling over because their foot is in the water. But she's looking at what she's pouring in the water, not what she's pouring on the earth. Something here is balancing out. How does interesting that the card of Libra keeps coming up, because that is the opposite of Aries. What's happening to Aries? What's happening to Aries here? Wow. No, I actually think that it balances something out for Aries. So the Knight of Cups is the right speed at the right time in the right way. It's not too fast. It's not too slow. It's not hasty. It's balanced. So it looks like Aries can tolerate. Now there's something about a desire, a wish, clarify one more time. How does the blue moon impact cardinal fire, the Aries? Does it impact cardinal fire? No, it's good. It has a good. Aries does well. Aries is also manifesting. By the way, there's a very strong connection between Aquarius and Aries here, by the way. So Aries may actually focus, notice how there's no wands whatsoever. There's cups and there's manifesting and balancing and healing. These are supposed to be the 7 chakras, so it balances out Aries, perhaps because Aries is mostly fire, and maybe a big dose of what do you do to put out fire? You pour water on it. I always used to say cardinal fire is like an oxymoron. It's like cardinal is fire. So it's like throwing gasoline on an already burning fire to say cardinal fire. That's Aries. Aries is cardinal fire. So what it may do is that the closer the moon is to the earth, the more balanced Aries becomes. I see no fire whatsoever. In fact, there's one wand, but it's on the table there, and they're not using it at all. All right. So let's look at Taurus. So Taurus generally runs from April 20 to May 20. Now, this should be interesting because Taurus is fixed earth. You can't get any more stubborn and fixed and grounded than... So earth is already, grounded, but imagine fixed earth, not mutable earth or cardinal earth, but fixed earth. So in 3, please, how will the blue moon impact Taurus? 2 more. How will the blue moon impact Taurus? Here we go. What kind of an impact will it have on Taurus? Wow, there's Taurus right there. Well, Taurus may be able to go within, rely on their inner wisdom. Actually, Taurus, this is good. What this is spiritual guidance. This is that the Hermit does not have. The Hermit's eyes are closed, and that's the Star of David there in the lantern. It's somebody who is guided by God, basically, Allah, Buddha, Krishna. So apparently this is a good thing. It absolutely is. Absolutely is. Now, Taurus may want to stay at home. But there's comfort here. So there's spiritual expansion here. I don't know why that is, but I mean, what's interesting, guys, is this is mutable earth, Virgo. This is cardinal earth. All queens are cardinal. Capricorn. Cardinal earth, mutable earth, and Taurus is not in this split. So somehow the moon, the mutable element of the moon may allow them to make wise decisions. I'm just gonna get one more split. Why is this affecting Taurus in a good way? Show me. Okay, it's right here. Wow. Whoa, this is really cool. Well, because they're hearing a spiritual calling, that's why. Because they're waking up spiritually. Wowzers. Guys, this is amazing. All right. Let's move on. All right, so the next season is Gemini season. So, I mean, Taurus, I feel like Taurus is April 20 to May 20. Some Geminis who were born on May 20 claim that they're Geminis, some Taurus. So anyway, give or take a day or two, okay, for the cuspers. But generally, we're looking at May 2021 to June 21-ish, Gemini. So in 3, please, how will the blue moon impact Gemini? One more. Oh, the cards are fighting me. I'm not getting a good feeling on this one. One more. How will the blue moon impact Gemini, please? Okay, here we go. Okay. Good Lord. Lots of moon energy here. We have Jupiter in Pisces here and Saturn in Pisces. So we've got something expanding and something restricting here. Good Lord. So it looks like Gemini is actually walking. My bad. I can't believe I didn't see this. The person in the Eight of Cups, the reason why they're leaving is because they're going to the Nine of Cups. The water has become stagnant. Even though it's okay, they want to upgrade. So Gemini may not be happy about their current situation, so they may want to upgrade. They may want to walk away from someone. Let's just keep going. Show me more about how will the blue moon impact Gemini? Okay, there's 3 coming out there. Oh boy, that's a big impact there. There's the moon. Wow. Why am I seeing this walk away? I just feel like, I'm not getting a good feeling from this. Gemini is actually walking away. There's an offer of unconditional love. I feel like they're scared as hell. They're afraid. There's fear. They're afraid of feelings. So they walk away. They might walk away from the one that they truly love because they're basically Gemini is walking away from feelings because it makes them feel uncomfortable here. Where are they going? Where's Gemini headed there? Where is Gemini headed? Where is that person going? Oh, good. To ask somebody else's opinion on something about an ending. Do you think I should end something? They're going to consult someone about how to end something. Good Lord. They're consulting with, so they're focusing completely on earth energy and fire energy because this is Mars in Capricorn. And this is an ending here. They're consulting with their plan is to end something. They're asking someone else if it's a good idea. How is the blue moon impacting Gemini? One more. I'm just getting a bad note. They're making a selfish decision because they're angry. They're trying to maintain control here of their emotions. So they're ending something because they don't like. This person does not like, in this split, what Gemini is not liking here is emotions, is feeling emotional. So they're going to bring an ending to something just to maintain control. Dodo head. Anyway. Okay, now, so we're going to look at Cancer next. So just in general, now give or take a day or two. I know I'm going to get some people in the comments saying, around about June 21 to around about July 22nd is Cancer, to me anyway. But you can give or take a day or two. In 4 more hard, how will the blue moon, in 3 more hard, how will the blue moon impact Cancer? Sorry. In 2 more, how will the blue moon impact Cancer? In 1 more, and then we're going to do 2 soft. How will the blue moon impact Cancer? 2 soft. Show me how this moon will be impacting our Cancers. Okay, it's right here. They may become confused. All right. They may be easily distracted by glitter. Okay. It looks like a Cancer could be easily, if this is somebody who's show-offy and good-looking, Cancer might just go for it, but because they're being distracted by glitter here, they're being confronted by emotion, something's coming out. They're caring a hell of a lot about how things look or something, or they may be confused. How will it impact Cancer? Yeah, they're trying to hold back something here. What are they holding back? Revealing something? There's a lot of Leo energy, by the way. How will the blue moon impact Cancer? Okay, that's Venus in Cancer there. Yeah, they're lying about their feelings here. What's happening? Okay, this is very interesting. So Cancer is retracting here. So in this card, the Cancer would be the person in the blue dress. Do you see how the other person is reaching toward the Cancer? And she's really not, she's leaning back even. And the tilt of her head is almost like, oh, sorry, I can't make it. So Cancer may become detached. They're holding back emotion here. They may not want to bond. They may become very controlling here. How will the blue moon impact the Cancer, please? Yeah, again, similar to Gemini. There's a lot of consulting with others. Is this wise? Is this a good thing? So something, if a connection, if you're involved with the Cancer and the connection doesn't seem to be gelling. Sorry. I'm just going to clarify this here. What's going on here? We've got Mars in Capricorn, Venus in Cancer. How will the blue moon impact the Cancers, please? There's Cancer. They're becoming detached. The Fool energy is is very independent and detached, and notice how she's listening to her music there. So she's focused. She's in her own world. So and this person, here's someone who's very emotional. So what's happening is the emotions there's Cancer is becoming detached here. They're detaching from their emotions. Maybe it's just too much. I'm going to get one more split. What's happening to Cancer here with this blue moon? What's happening? They don't want to take a risk with their heart. Yeah, they're restricting their heart. I knew it. So they're putting up their own restrictions. They don't want to take a risk. They're not investing their heart because they're thinking this is not a good idea. They're using logic over. It could just be that Cancer is already a very emotional sign, so it's just an overload here of emotion, something like that anyway. So it's only if you're dealing with the Cancer and they become detached, it's only temporary. Now, after Cancer season is Leo season, which we're still in right now, technically. So Leo is a nice compact, it's 22 to 22. July 22 to August 22 is Leo season. So Leo is fixed fire. So I'm wondering if it might impact, well, actually, I better not guess. How will the blue moon impact fixed fire in 4 soft? 1, how will the blue moon 2 impact Leo? 1 more. How will Leo be affected? How will Leo be affected? Yeah. Well, so there's difficulty. They're finding it very difficult here. to come forward. They may put blocks. They may... Let's just see what this is here. How will the blue moon impact our Leos? How is... Okay, it's right here. All right, so, they may go back. They may be returning. They may be, what may be happening here is they could be regressing. How will the blue moon, there's a lot of cups there, impact, yeah. Now, again, what I'm getting here is that they could become angry. They're trying to, the emotions may make, how will the blue moon impact Leo? It's a huge connection between Leo and Aquarius here, by the way. They may get upset if somebody else becomes detached. Yeah, no, I think I'm right about that. They may become very demanding. They may want to know why someone is distant with them. There's some kind of a truth coming out here, though. How will the blue moon impact Leo? Okay, if you're an Aquarius, there is and you're involved with the Leo, they're going to come forward, actually. It's so in love, in a choice, it will cause them to make the right choice in love. They may actually commit. A Leo may actually commit. All right. Okay, now, so on to Virgo season, which we're about to enter. All right, so for Virgos, Virgo is, let's say, around August 22, so Virgo season is starting tomorrow, to around about September 21-ish. Two more hard, and then one soft. How will the blue moon impact our Virgos? Sorry. One more. How will the blue moon impact mutable earth? Okay, and one soft. How will the blue moon impact Virgo, please? Oh, boy. Okay, they're not going to deal with this very well at all. It's, Virgo likes to plan things meticulously here. And so they're trying to get control here, and they can't. They're stressed. They're in a state of mental stress. How will the blue moon impact our Virgos? Again, they're unable over here. Again, so here's expansion. There's the energy of Jupiter here, big time in both these cards. Here's expanding negative thought. And this is expansion, of the mind. So what's happening here is they're thinking very negatively, and not only that, they may end up manifesting something negative because they're also, they're going to find it's going to be very difficult for them. Very, very difficult. They're going to have difficulty completing things. They're blocking expanding their mind here, but this is spiritual. When I say Jupiter in Libra, expansion of the mind, this person is expanding their mind spiritually. Okay, so it makes sense because Virgo season is all about introspection, planning, meticulous planning, responsibility, discipline, systematic approaches. So that's not working at all. They're finding it very difficult because what they're supposed to be doing, they do not well, I'm making a sweeping generalization here, but show me, why is the blue moon? They're, they're not receptive to love, or not receptive to the cup there. They're blocking it. Why are they not receptive? They're not open to a different kind of a love situation. Oh, they're feeling like they ruined everything here. But they're missing out on this cup right there is being offered. It's one of these cups, and they're not even looking at it. They're just focusing on all this dread here. So it's not going to be, Virgo is going to be missing out on love opportunities. And, looking back, they may become very emotional about something that they should have done in the past, love-wise. They may be taking responsibility for not having made an offer when they should have made it. Anyway, they're not feeling good. Virgos will not be feeling good, a little depressed. All right, now, let's go on to, I believe we're now looking at Libra. So for Libra season, I always say 23 to 23 for Libra. So September 23 to October 23-ish. Okay, give or take a day. Show me how, in four soft, how will Libras, so this cardinal air, three more, how will they be impacted by the blue moon? Two more, how will Libras be impacted by the blue moon? Show me. Okay, it's right here. Okay, boy, there's the moon. It's hard to say right here. Just a moment now. This could be good, actually. Because they could be drawing on the subconscious here, connecting, and it's working out for them, that they're able to manifest something. Show me a little bit more. How will cardinal air, how will Libras be impacted? I feel like they're going to use the moon. Oh, they may do something. They may indulge. Well, why not? So there's temptation here, and somebody, they may become a little, show me, how will Libra be impacted? How will Libra be impacted by the blue moon? Good Lord. So we've got cardinal earth here, and we've got mutable water. What is the devil here? Why are we getting the devil? It could be fear. Why are we getting the devil? It could make them angry. Okay, give me a moment now. They're preferring material things over emotional fulfillment. Weird. What's happening to Libra here? It's almost like an overload of emotion. What's happening to Libra? Yeah, no, some Libra could end up cheating or something on a marriage. There's something, so it throws them off balance. There's something about the devil and some fiery energy here, and yeah, and something that's done very quickly. They may be focused on material things. This is not good. I'm seeing cheating here. And I'm seeing so So Mercury in Cancer here, the Three of Cups, this is interesting because this could be communication. But in this card, someone is getting information about emotion through the way that through somebody's emotional reaction. So Libra could become very manipulative emotionally. How will the blue moon be impacting Libra? It's not a good. It's not good at all. Okay. It's not good. There's an expansion on negative thought, and there's emotional manipulation and possibly some drinking. I'm not sure why. Can I see one more? Because they rely so much on earth energy. I mean, this is the sun shining on the, the Garden of Eden, but it's earth, what they need, what they're in need. They're deprived of this earth energy. So they could be wary about making any kind of commitment. There's a lot of mental stress here. Yeah, no, it's not good at all. There's something here that's too much. This can be the subconscious, that the tower there is it goes from the left to the right. So it's something, it could be an epiphany, but mostly it's something coming from the subconscious to the conscious realm. To the conscious realm, and it's just an overload here. So I don't feel that Libra will be doing well. The tower is, there's a loss of footing here. Something is going wrong. All right, and it's because Libra may realize they've built something on, they've been, barking up the, what is it? They were building something on a very faulty foundation. And it could be because they weren't tapping into their emotion. So it's unexpected here. It's uncomfortable, okay? Now we're going to look at Scorpio. So Scorpio, let's say October 23rd-ish, right up to November 21 or 22-ish, okay? And two more. How will Scorpios be affected? One more. How will Scorpios be affected by the blue moon? How will Scorpios? Yeah, again, we're having a problem here. Scorpio is afraid to rely on their intuition here. They don't want to go within. They're not trusting. Everything seems risky. They're putting up restrictions. Yeah, there's Scorpio right there. So Scorpio is becoming very guarded. Scorpio is guarding it's like, don't come near me. So again, there's a lack of trust here. There again, the devil, I'm seeing it's fear. So there's a cardinal earth and mutable earth. There's a lot of materialism here. There's fear, which makes sense, all right? Because all deacons of Scorpio are pretty much plagued with a lot of, there's a lot of difficult, fingerprint of Scorpio is in all three deacons is difficulty. Many times they suffer childhood abuse. There's people dying around them all the time. they deal with heavy-duty, intense things already. So this is a little too much. So Scorpio is not dealing well at all with this blue moon. So they may end up drinking or using substances or something, or there's just a complete feeling of fear here. Yeah, they're working on something very corrupt. They're so they may be impacted literally for about 8 days by the blue moon. Whatever they're doing, they're very focused on something material. It's all material, and on top of that, there's fear involved. Yeah, they're not dealing with it well at all. There could be arguments here. They may be focused on arguing, competing, causing trouble, or there's some repetitious thought that things aren't going well. They could really be tempted to do something naughty. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Fear. I'm just seeing that, this is a choice in love, and the man is afraid here. He's just looking at the physical. This woman is looking at the spiritual, and her hand gesture is a mudra of Abhaya, don't be afraid. So Scorpio may deliberately screw up a love connection out of fear. Or literally deliberately throw stones in the path of what could have been a very good love connection. It's fear. Okay? Makes sense because in the devil card, the man is saying to the woman, I'll protect you. Don't be afraid, that he's quite happy. And the woman is just so doped up that, she's been there way too long, so she's susceptible to being manipulated, and she's growing little horns. So, in this card, in the Lovers, when you add spirit, because the only difference between the Devil card and the Lovers is that the Lovers has one more element. It has spirit. The Devil card has fire, earth, air, and water. The Lovers has fire, earth, air, water, and spirit. So there's nothing evil about the Devil. It's all fear and a lack of love, a lack of spirit, lack of trust, lack of faith. All right. Poor old Scorpio. It's temporary. It may last 5 to 6 days. Okay, now. All right, so we're going to do Sagittarius season now. So we're looking at around about November 21, 22 to December 21, 22. Okay, ish, give or take a day. Sagittarius is mutable fire. How will the blue moon impact Sagittarius, please? In 3 soft now, how will the blue moon impact Sag? In 3, how will the blue moon impact Sagittarius, please? One more. How will the blue moon impact Saggy? God. All right, actually, I think it has a good impact. Again, we've got some kind of rebalancing. Let's just keep going. How will the blue moon impact Sagittarius? How will the blue moon impact Sagittarius? All right, so they are keenly aware of the right decision here. they're able to pick up information here. Something is well balanced, and it allows them to see, wow, yeah, it has a very good impact on Sag. Somehow, the blue moon allows Sagittarius to be able to see and become aware of the right spiritual choice. And they are aware of this. And they may actually take action. So I feel like it has a very good impact on Sag. One more. How will the blue moon impact Sagittarius? Fabulously. Sagittarius may actually commit, offer a commitment. And it will be offered to the one that they actually love. So this is looking very good. Interesting how the fire signs so far, well, Aries, Aquarius, Sag, I can't remember who the other blue moon winners were, but most of the signs are negatively impacted. Only a few of them are able to utilize this. It's working very well for some signs and really disrupting others. All right, now we're going to look at Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn in general, let's say around about December 21 right up to January 19 or 20. Now, if some of you are Aquarius, don't worry one bit. If you're January 20 and you feel that you are Aquarius, you are, okay? So it's always give or take a day or two. The cusps are really tricky. All right, so cardinal Earth, how will this blue moon in two more, how will the blue moon impact Capricorns in one more? What kind of an impact will the blue moon have on our cardinal Earth signs? Oh my good Lord. Oh my God, this is pretty heavy. Well, there's some kind of transformation occurring here. Let's keep going. Death is actually generally I find it to be a very good card. How will oh my good Lord. There's the Tower. So something is unexpected. It really impacts them heavily. What's happening here? How will the blue moon impact Capricorn? So it's almost like there is some kind of a sudden realization. Okay? They may communicate out of the blue. What is the Tower here for how the blue moon impacts Capricorn? Oh, well, they could be afraid of the Empress or something. Just a moment now. How is the blue moon impacting Capricorn? What is the Empress? Why is somebody looking at the Empress? Yeah, no, it's not impacting them well. So Capricorn could make a very... Here, somebody is really distracted by how something looks on the outside, and they're confused. How will the blue moon impact Capricorn? And not well at all. And it makes sense because Capricorn is all about goals and, generating and, it's earth signs, ambition and avoiding love usually. So somebody here is confronted here with emotion, and so they end up, how will the blue moon impact Capricorn? Yeah. Just look at all the Aquarius energy up here. So if you're an Aquarius, because there's 2 cards of Aquarius there, involved with a Capricorn, they may cheat or try to get out of a connection. And it's because they don't want to be impacted emotionally. Just a moment now. Yeah, there's the Tower again. Not well at all. Not well. So the emotion, there's too much emotion. They may not understand what's going on. So they may become very detached and distant. And it's because this blue moon, it looks like Capricorn is the most heavily impacted. The Tower is like, an earthquake. So they're feeling like the foundation has been pulled out from underneath them, and it's because there's something that they're not comfortable with emotion here. All right, let's just get a chakra card as general advice on how to deal with this. Okay. Love. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. And on the bottom of the deck, destiny. Follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. So we've got the third eye chakra, intuition, and the heart chakra. So the advice from Spirit here is do not restrict your heart. Trust your instincts. They lead to the truth. With the third eye here, that's very much related to the moon. That's your intuition chakra. That's your ability to be psychic. So the advice here is there is a destined love connection. You may not be able to see any evidence of it. Maybe someone's not talking to you. Rely on your instincts and take action. All actions, make sure the actions are all from unconditional love. Okay? Wow, guys, that's amazing. One soulmate card just to end up for everybody. That was for everybody too. Final piece of advice for everybody regarding this blue moon. A final piece of advice. For everybody regarding, here we go. Wow, I am so grateful for you, my love. You give so freely without condition. Life is an endless flow of blessings because of your great love. So, and on the bottom of the deck, so I mean, the advice here is to go with it. Now, on the bottom of the deck, we have love and respect your loved one's opinions, but remain grounded in your own truth. You are both wise and beautiful souls. Everyone has a piece of the truth. So, in other words, if something goes wrong, just don't argue about it. Just say, is that right? Is that how you feel? Okay, let me just concentrate on that. Can you tell me why you feel that way? Or if they want to remain, if they're detached, respect that. So it's almost like it's going to impact everyone in a different way. Everyone has a piece of the truth. So respect everyone else's opinions during this blue moon, but remain grounded in your own truth, okay? You are both wise and beautiful souls. So, understand that it will be impacted purely because of somebody's astrological makeup. It's not their fault. It's not Capricorn's fault. It's not Scorpio's fault, that this is impacting them. It was basically, the imprint, this is a result of when their body came into this physical world. So I'm not I'm not saying that you can blame everything on that, but, you get the idea. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I look forward to looking at the comments. Okay, bye.